For more Intellivision fun, check out the Intellivisionaries podcast. Head over to Intellivisionaries.com. It's Intellitastic.
Hello everyone, Willie here from Arcade USA. Hope you're all enjoying the Intellivision Virtual Expo. I sure am. It's really cool. I'm going to go over a list of my top 10 favorite arcade translations to the Intellivision. Now remember, these are my personal favorites. It's not a list saying these are the best on the system. These are the ones I enjoy playing, my top 10 list. But before that, a brief history of my Intellivision experience. I first started playing Intellivision at Service Merchandise in one of the demo kiosks. And the game I got really hooked on was Tron Deadly Discs. I never got an Intellivision back when I was a kid. I didn't get an Intellivision until a few years ago, and the whole reason why I got one was because of Tron Deadly Discs. I picked up a small plug-and-play unit that Intellivision put out that had Tron Deadly Discs on it. Played it for a bit, got the bug, had to get an Intellivision. First game I bought for it, Tron Deadly Discs. Since then, I've picked up some other games I've really been enjoying. There's been a lot of incredible homebrews come out for the Intellivision I've been picking up lately. And there's some really great arcade translations, especially some of the newer homebrews that actually bring voice from the original arcade game into the Intellivision. Pretty awesome. So let's get to my top 10 favorite arcade translations to the Intellivision.
Number 10, Locomotion. Combining my love of trains and puzzle games, this is an arcade translation that I really enjoy playing on my Intellivision. Idea of the game is to route your train to all the stations to pick up the passengers. But watch out, you can have enemy trains come out after you, or you can actually mess up moving the tiles around. It's actually a really fun game to play on the Intellivision. Number 9, Venture. Another great arcade translation to the Intellivision. Control your character, Winky, through various mazes, avoiding various traps and other creatures to gather all the treasures in the dungeon. Really fun game. Great translation to the Intellivision. Number 8, Centipede. Bug blasting fun from the arcade comes to the Intellivision. Controls really well with the Intellivision controller. This is the one game that I wish I could figure out a way to make a trackball for my Intellivision to play it even better. But still, it's a great translation. Highly recommend in your arcade library for the Intellivision. Number 7, Lock and Chase. A game of cops and robbers. Get that dough, avoid the cops, put up some doors, and try to get away. This is another great arcade translation to Intellivision. Lots of great action, lots of great colors and sounds. Number 6, Junior Pac-Man. Now this is a homebrew game, the first on my list. This game features 7 arcade levels. Also has 7 Intellivision exclusive levels. You also have some great music and sound effects from the arcade. Features a 2-player mode. Start level option. Has arcade intermissions. You can choose how many lives you have. And it has a fast Junior Pac-Man option, which makes the game incredibly fun and fast. Number 5, Cube Hoppin' Fun comes from the arcade to the Intellivision with Q-Bert. Run around the pyramid, changing all the tiles to the same color while avoiding coiling and other classic enemies from the arcade game. Another really fun translation to the Intellivision. Number 4, Miss Pac-Man. That great arcade game comes to the Intellivision with this awesome homebrew, where you can play up to 3 different characters, each with its own movement characteristic. There's also 2 difficulty levels for the ghosts. You can also play with different rules for the ghosts. 4 different maze themes that have mazes randomly selected. You can also use high-speed movement, and it includes intermissions. This is an absolutely incredible translation from the arcade to the Intellivision. One of my faves. Number 3, making burgers has not been so much fun with Burger Time. Use your little chef, make those hamburgers, avoid the hot dogs, the eggs, and the fries. Really challenging game for the Intellivision, a great version of Burger Time as well. Number 2, Missile Domination. If you like the arcade game Missile Command, then Missile Domination is for you. It's an absolutely incredible game on the Intellivision, and it features voice. Hook up your Intellivoice to your Intellivision and enjoy some really cool gameplay. There's multiple settings you can adjust in the options menu. You can select either easy or hard modes. The environments and cities do change throughout the game. It's an absolutely incredible game for the Intellivision. I really need to figure out a trackball. And now, the number 1 pick, Wizard of War. This incredible homebrew brings the arcade game to the Intellivision with some absolutely wonderful graphics and sound. Plug in your Intellivoice module to get the voices from the game. It makes for a really great gameplay experience on the Intellivision.
So there's my top 10 favorite arcade translations to the Intellivision. I know there's probably better ones out there, but these are my personal favorites on the Intellivision that was in this list. Does not reflect the overall best that are on the Intellivision, because we all have different opinions. Anyway, please continue to enjoy the Intellivision Virtual Expo. Catch you all later.